Joseph, just the importance of Russia in all of this, in trying to find some sort of middle ground to deal with North Korea's missile program, its nuclear ambitions. What role does Russia play?
Well, Russia seems to be a big role, according to some experts, especially given that many people believe that perhaps the technology that North Korea has obtained has been given some part by Russia as well as its other allies. And so from that perspective, many people do believe that Russia's role is already big, but there's also the economic portion in which Russia does provide some economic aid in terms of trade, because there is certain trades happening within Russia, between Russia and North Korea, especially the oil trade, although Russia has said that it will stop this given the new rounds of UN sanctions, and as well as further rounds of UN sanctions that are likely to be passed in the near future. But despite all these repercussions, it does seem that there is still certain trades that are happening and cooperation happening between North Korea and Russia.
And do you find the South's reaction about not having crossed a red line to be possibly surprisingly conciliatory?
Well, I think many people actually, many experts that I've spoken to said that North Korea did this test in a manner which they made sure they did avoid crossing those red lines. If we do look at previous tests, there were 2 tests this year in which North Korea fired a rocket that crossed over Japan. This time around, they didn't. We've heard also rhetoric come out of North Korea where they said they would attack Guam or other territories of the United States. Whereas this missile test, it completely avoided those regions and made sure that it landed in an area that wouldn't cause any more alarm to the international community. What is alarming, however, is the speed and acceleration at which North Korea is improving its missile program, and that is something that the UN as well as the international community seems to be very concerned and is addressing at the current moment.